Hello and welcome to the Helvetic Speedrunners Marathon Online #1. Uh, I- I'm the tech guy and I hear myself way too loud right now on stream, damn it. So it's been a while since we had a marathon on here, especially one that we made ourselves 100%. Already thanks to all of the people involved, and I'm just gonna throw it over to our first runners, Tzann and Cohri, which are gonna be speedrunning Unrailed. Two Swiss runners with a Swiss game. Take it over, guys.
Oh, thank you. My name is Cohri, and I'm playing with Tinnen today, and we are speedrunning Unrailed. The category is Endless Easy Mode, which isn't actually endless if you don't want it to be. And yeah, we're playing with the set seed, so that means we have seen this seed a few times before, although we don't know it in and out, but yeah.
Yep. I'm Tzann. I speedrun a couple different games, most recently Unrailed with Cohri. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I think we're ready to go.
Timer starts when we're both here on the button and the bar is full, so start in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, what is Unrailed? As you can see, we have to build a track for our train as quickly as possible to the next station, and we have to do that a couple of times. And when we reach a station, we can upgrade our train and our wagons. We can switch the wagons around, and yeah.
So in general, there's just two types of resources that we are trying to gather. One of them is the trees that I'm chopping down. I'm the gingerbread man, by the way, and Cohri is the penguin. And if you mine stones, you get iron, and if you combine stone and iron with a crafting wagon, then you can craft tracks. And that is generally what we're going to be doing for the next hour or so. So each station is, the generation is done procedurally, and it's, like we said earlier, it's a set seed, so we have practiced this just so we know that there's nothing like crazy coming up or anything, so we're not taken by surprise, but we don't know the seed by heart or anything. And we also chose it in a way where when we are shopping for wagons later, after each station you get a short shopping segment where you can spend bolts, which I'll explain in a second, to buy wagons, and we just made sure that we have decent wagons and that kind of thing.
Yep.
So the thing I gathered up towards the top just a second ago, which you may have seen, is a bolt. And bolts are basically the in-game currency that you can spend to upgrade wagons that you can add to your train.
We need more wood, yeah.
That kind of thing, yep. So once we arrive at the station, you'll see we can...
You can finish it.
Yep. We can buy a TNT wagon or dynamite wagon, which will speed up stuff greatly.
So yeah, per station we can get a maximum of 3 bolts, and we want to get that, well, as often as possible, really. Yeah. Oop. Here. Alright. Yeah, you can get 1 bolt by completing the mission that you can see on the top left. And then there's 1 bolt you can gather on the map, and you get 1 for reaching the station.
So what's the mission in the top left, you can see it says keep your commodities safe from the bandits. So in this case, it's pretty easy just because the bandits are trapped in the top anyway. But generally the mission is also just random, and we don't necessarily know in advance what it's going to be.
Yep. So yeah, the beginning is pretty slow, but yeah, once we get the dynamite and can upgrade it, it's gonna be much faster. And until, like right now, we're just trying to keep the crafting wagon producing rails all the time, and yeah.
Yeah, so efficiency is quite important in general, just because you always want to be producing tracks. Right now, it's kind of hard to keep up with the crafting wagon because we upgraded it at the last station just so it's not as slow as it was before. So the bottleneck is usually just mining resources and getting enough of them.
And it's obviously also really hard because we're only 2 players, but you could play with up to 4 people or with up to 3 friends. When it's like then it's obviously much easier to like keep producing and get everything done because people can just basically run around and put resources into the storage wagon while someone else mines, but now we have to do both and we have to like switch between tasks.
Yeah, the drawback of so the way the game works basically is the more players you have in the game, the faster the train moves. So if you have 3 players, it becomes more difficult in general. For the speedrun, it's a good thing for the train to move fast, but the game is also intended kind of like as a high score thing where you want to get the longest distance possible without ending the game, which is why we're playing endless, or why the thing is called endless, right? Just because you keep going until you die. But there is an end in the game, but it's not like trivial to get because there's a couple requirements. So there's going to be a couple different biomes that you'll see, and you can upgrade your locomotive of the train, which costs 4 bolts, which is what we'll be doing to advance to the next biome. And each biome then has a special bolt, which is worth 2 bolts basically, and we're short on iron. I'll go get some more. Can you do water?
Yep, already
Okay.
did. There's one of these bolts in every biome, and if we collect all of them, we can upgrade to a final locomotive that will get us to the end, I guess, and finishes the game. But you could also just not do that and play until you fail, basically.
Yeah. So you may think I'm cheating because I'm off the screen doing stuff, but the game is funny in the sense that if you have a wide screen, you have an advantage because you can see more to the left and to the right. So I'm playing in a wider resolution than Cohri, which allows me to do more stuff that he isn't able to, which is kind of nice. Do you want to upgrade storage as well? Or?
Yep.
I'm going to put TNT somewhere else just because that way we can upgrade it as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's actually really hard to swap around the wagons because for some reason it's like really mushy, the controls, and
yeah,
you feel like
you
it's gonna work, but it doesn't. And
Yep. And the reason we're shuffling around the wagons is, first of all, I mean, there's just an optimal wagon order which allows you to produce stuff the most efficiently. But a different reason is just because which wagons are upgradable in the shop is random, but it's based on the seed. So in this case, I know that the second wagon, so in this case, the storage wagon that we have will not have an upgrade in the next shop, which is why I moved the TNT wagon somewhere else so we can upgrade it. Oh, sorry. Kind of took your job.
So yeah, we can also, I think it hasn't happened so far, but we can also dash into each other, and then you drop one of your commodities or you drop the tool that you have in your hand, and we obviously we don't want to do that, but it happens sometimes. So, yeah.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the TNT for iron.
So yeah, the first biome is just generally much easier than the latter ones. there's like way more open space, I think, than in the next biomes, and yeah, it's really easy.
Yeah, and each biome gets its own gimmicks, which make it a little bit harder. So the next biome will be desert, in which there's a lot less water, or there's no rivers, there's only lakes sometimes. And the bandits are stronger in the sense that they can pick up your tracks as well, and right now they could only pick up our resources and then throw them off the edge of the map, but the bandits in the desert biome can pick up the tracks that are already laid in front of your train, and then you can crash. So one thing that I guess we didn't mention is that if your train reaches the end of the tracks and you don't have any more, then it explodes and you lose and you have to start all over. So we'll be trying not to do that.
Oh yeah, we haven't mentioned that you can play this game as a single player, then you'll just get a bot that helps you, and you can give it like small commands like this and like tell it what to do, what to mine, and yeah. But it's really exhausting, I think, because you obviously basically have to control 2 players at once, and yeah.
Got him.
5 more tracks. We need 3 more wood.
Okay, perfect.
Can you refill TNT? Yeah.
Yep. So I mean, if you were trying to like optimize this perfectly for a seeded run, because you could just learn exactly which resources, how many resources you need for each station and all that. But the only reason we're doing seeded is just so we don't get any nasty surprises or anything.
I missed it. Yep.
Put this back in front. Oh, not that far. Cool. Nice game. There we go.
Nice elevator music. But yeah, this is the last station in the forest, or what is it called? Plains, I think. Plains biome.
Oh, actually, no, we should have upgraded, shouldn't we? well, whatever.
Should we?
Because we did get this.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because the next bolt is...
So we are
fine.
professional gamers.
Yep.
But yeah, okay, yeah, we should have upgraded, I guess. Kind of missed it. But it's fine, we'll still be in estimate. You'll just have to watch us play this game for like 2 or 3 more minutes in Plains.
Yep.
So yeah, I think the special thing about Plains is that there is rain here, and there won't be any more rains in... Or is there rain in the desert, actually? I'm not sure.
No, there's not. Yeah, so one thing rain does, what you can see is that the last wagon of our train is turning red now. This now it's blue again. But that's a water wagon, and basically the train overheats as it goes. So you need to refill the water periodically. And if it rains, then it does that by itself. So you don't need to refill it. But yeah, in the desert, you get no rain, and there's less water in general, just because the generation doesn't spawn certain features.
Do you know more about RNG? How much did we screw ourselves over by missing the station?
I don't actually know.
Because I'm wondering if we're actually not gonna know the other biomes now, because it might be different, like the stations might be different, or will they still be the same?
I'm not actually sure.
Yeah, I guess we'll figure that out.
Yeah. Do we want to get this bolt or not? I guess we should, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. More wood. This is not very efficient, but yeah. Oh my god, what is the station?
We need more iron. I'll go get the pickaxe, sorry. I guess you probably can't see it anymore.
Nope. To build a bridge. So yeah, from in the first in the first 3 biomes we have to bridge water with wood, and then afterwards we have to bridge with iron. So that's also a thing that changes. But yeah, you'll see that in time, I guess.
Is that enough? I think so, yeah.
Yeah, one more, but yeah.
Okay, we can actually now go to the desert.
Well, I guess now at least we'll have enough bolts, even if we miss some missions.
Yeah, that's true. We have a couple volts spare.
Right.
That looks like a fun bolt.
Yeah, so it's different now. Well, that's interesting. So I guess we'll also have to play blind from now on, even though it's set seed, so that's fun.
Unfortunately.
But hey,
Can't reach the wagon.
it's a nice challenge, I guess.
Yep. This is also just not a great seed because in general there's a couple different difficulties. So we're doing easy because it's easy.
It's marathon safe, I guess, or just safe.
We're gonna get trapped here in a second.
Yep. Okay. Sorry, I didn't build that very well.
But the different difficult. So there's medium and medium, hard, and extreme. And basically, it just the harder it is, the more stuff there is in your way. Can you do water?
Yep.
And in generally in easy, you have a relatively straightforward path with just resources and stuff on the side, but nothing too much in your way. I mean, you go up and down a bit, but it's not too bad. Whereas, for example, in extreme, there's forced bottlenecks where you have to get through a one-wide path, which is relatively difficult because as soon as the train is in that one-wide path, because you have to put your tracks through there, you can't go back. So you have to get enough resources in advance to build tracks ahead so that your entire train can pass through the bottleneck without being able to go back and stuff like that, which is quite challenging. I think we can just skip this bolt unless you think we really need it.
Nah, I think it's fine, yeah. Did you actually upgrade something, or did I miss something? Why are we at 0 bolts now? Or
because the locomotive costed 4.
Oh yeah, I guess we upgraded the TNT 3 early because we missed the station. Yeah.
So the reason the dynamite wagon or TNT wagon is so good is just because it clears so many resources at once, and you can just focus on producing tracks instead of having to mine each block by hand. As you reach each next biome, your mining speed actually increases, so it's less effective later on, but it's still way faster to mine stuff with TNT than by hand.
But I think you'll also need it with time because then later biomes are a bit harder. Like there's less space to move, or like less open space. So it's good to have that. Sometimes you can just throw a TNT down and you'll like get some space to move around and not get stuck.
I guess the missions might still be the same because that's someone other than TNT. We can't afford it. Nope. No. Unlucky.
All right.
So second TNT wagon would also just be nice, but it's not too necessary.
And we don't really know when we're gonna get the next one, so yeah. Maybe we should have grabbed that bolt, but yeah.
We were too short, so I don't think it would have made it.
No, but we also missed the mission.
And the bolt.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing that is interesting, or that you need to pay attention to when you're running, is just it's always better to mine resources that are near your train, so you have to carry them less far. And just in general, there's a lot of like questions of how do you do something most efficiently, because if you you don't want to walk long distances, basically. So it's also a question of how early do you want to. So one thing, the further you build ahead the tracks, the faster the train moves. So you can see our train is moving way faster now, just because our tracks are so far ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Which you might think is a good thing, but it means you have to walk quite a distance to place the tracks early on. And at the end of the station, the train speeds up anyway, as soon as you place the last track. So there's kind of a trade-off of, well, how far do you want to build in advance to make your train go faster, and how much do you want to just produce all the tracks at the start of the station and then place them all at once, so you are only doing one thing at one time and you don't have to walk back and forth all the time.
Yeah, and there's also a quick mode, which is basically a time trial for just one station. And there the way you play it is basically just you mine all the resources you need and always keep the crafting wagon going, and then you just place all the tracks in the end.
Yep.
Because then you can
watch out, TNT.
Yeah, if you do it like that, the trains like stay slow next to you, and then you can just in the end place everything down, and the train will speed up.
And in quick, especially in set seed, you just have the luxury of knowing exactly how many resources you need. For us, it's not too important, because like with TNT, it doesn't matter if you have the exact amount or not, because mining one more or less is you're almost always going to mine too many resources anyway. So but at the start, it makes a difference. Okay, so this station should have the special bolt, because it's every third bolt, which is actually not an intended behavior. Interesting.
It's on the top right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you know about that? Because I'm not sure if I understood that correctly. Like why it's always the third station.
So, well, I don't know exactly. I can only guess what happened more or less, just because I mean, I just know the behavior and that it's not intended. But basically, I was learning about the game, so I was looking at the game's code, and trying to figure out how the seed's generated and that kind of stuff. And while I was doing that, I realized that the special bolt spawns exactly every third bolt, which is fine. I mean, if that was intended behavior, that's absolutely fine behavior. But in older runs, I noticed then that the bolt didn't spawn every third station. So there's actually a discrepancy between how it behaved in older speedruns versus current speedruns, which is always great.
Do you see water anywhere?
At the top.
Okay, we need to get there fast. Yeah. Like really fast.
Yep. Get rid of the TNT.
Yeah. I'm gonna blow up the camels, I think. Because they're really annoying. The camels always walk towards water. If your bucket is filled with water, the camels are always gonna like go for it and then empty it, like drink out of it. So you really don't want that in the desert when there's already very little water available.
Sorry?
So yeah, now the train started burning, and after some time, other wagons catch on fire.
Oh no!
Yeah, then this happens. And you really need to put out the crafting wagon now.
I know, I'm coming. One more trip.
So yeah, this is
Oh my
fine.
god! The water. Don't. Oh, I see you're slowing it down. Okay. It's just because the water wagon empties it like it. That should be the crafting wagon. No, it was a TNT.
So yeah.
Okay. So watch out that I don't accidentally.
It's actually not a bad seed, but we messed up early and.
There we go.
We didn't upgrade it at a station that we wanted to, And so now the seed is different. Like, we don't know the seed by now. The seed is actually okay if we were doing it, like playing it as intended, but I guess like because of the marathon and having to talk and having to pay attention to a lot of things made us miss that station.
Yeah. It's all good. We need some more iron, huh?
So yeah, and what
Are we good on wood? Do you see the axe? I'll let you
yeah,
mine
I
iron.
can
I'll
see.
get the axe.
Okay. I don't know if you've talked about that, but the thing I did is basically I removed the rails because when the train gets like really close towards the end of the tracks, it starts slowing down and give like this message that it's going to crash, but it will also slow down. So yeah.
Yeah, that's why I remove the tracks.
And if you're actually playing endless, like you wanna get a high score, you do that all the time because the train is gonna get really fast. So basically one person will always just wait in front of the train and slowly place down tracks. Because else you're gonna crash immediately.
I think we have enough now. We need 6 more. I'll get to the last bit of wood. Yeah, I think we have enough.
Yeah, Indoor Astronaut just wrote that the special bolt is unintentional every third station. In chat.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess you got that right, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's good for speedrunning just because it's consistent.
Yeah.
But I guess it's consistent anyway if you're playing on the same seed. But for a random seed, it's... do we need to upgrade? Did we get the special bolt already? I don't remember.
I think it was the second one. Oh god.
Okay.
I'm not sure. It might be really bad if you miss it again.
Well,
yeah.
it doesn't matter. It's just the seed's random already anyway. Oh, it was a special, I think. Oh, well, whatever. It doesn't matter.
It's also that you get it all the time, so I didn't pay too much attention. Well,
yeah. Yeah, so these are the bandits that can pick up your tracks, and they're really annoying. I think.
We can get water here. Yeah, nice.
I think we can just... Actually, we can... There's a pre-made slot here, basically, which is nice.
And obviously, if you stay too close to the TNT, you'll also get blown up.
Yeah.
And you'll respawn with the balloon, and you'll slowly descend, but you can't do anything until you hit the ground. I don't know how long it takes. It's a couple of seconds.
It's a long time.
Yeah, but it's too long. Actually, that's not good. Okay.
I don't see the station yet, but I assume it's at the bottom.
Well, it's on the top right. It's a normal one, so I guess we're at the 4th station. Yeah.
That's fine. We get to show more of the game, so it's also good.
Well, we're gonna find out in the end if we actually got all of them. Because if we didn't, well...
Yeah, then we can't finish the game. That would be fun.
Oop.
Watch out. Six more tracks. That's enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the next biome is going to be the snow biome.
It's the best.
Which, yeah, it's very fun because there's snow all over the ground and walking through the snow slows you down. So it's really easy to just mess up a lot of stuff.
But there's also...
Especially...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there's either there's snow, but then sometimes there's ice below it, so once the snow is gone, you're actually faster than normal, so you'll like switch between being really fast and really slow all the time, and it's fun. So
what you can do is fill the bucket with water, and and this allows you to melt the snow that you walk over, which is kind of useful. But of course, I mean, you could just go clear all the snow in advance, but that's not going to work because every once in a while it snows and then the snow replenishes. So you don't want to clear. If you clear too much snow at once, it'll just get covered up again anyway.
There's also a wagon where you can attach. It's kind of weird, but there's a wagon where you can attach animals to, and then from time to time you'll get a buff depending on which animals are attached to it. And there is one, and if you attach the walruses that appear here in snow to it, then you'll get a buff that you can basically just melt the snow instantly by walking over it. So that's really useful. But yeah, we can't really afford it usually. I think, well, we could now technically because we made some mistakes, but in like our normal routing, that isn't really within like the limits of the bolts that we're getting.
But there's a couple different strategies you can follow. So there's not exactly one set strategy that is definitely better than all the others. So we're using a dynamite wagon strategy, but you could also go for a milk wagon, which is the wagon Cohri mentioned, where if you attach a wagon or an animal to the milk wagon, periodically you'll get milk, which gives you buffs. And there's a couple, depending on which animal attached. If you attach cows, for example, you can mine every block in a single hit, which is really good. And that's why it's a useful strategy, actually. And you also get the walrus buff, and there's a couple other different ones. So if you attach a camel, you can then pick up to 12 tracks, so then you don't have to walk back and forth as much, so it's generally really good. But it's just hard to manage just because you need to, the animals detach themselves from the wagon every once in a while, so you have to go back and attach them again, and so it's kind of hard to manage. And I think generally it's better for if you have more players, but
yeah, I think the strategy doesn't work that well in 2 players, is exactly because that you also all the time you have to take care of like the milk wagon and the animals, and you can't, like, you won't get to producing tracks and stuff. But I think it's really good in 3 players. But then again, we don't really know because not that many have like actually tried speedrunning Endless, so we might also be completely wrong, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of stuff to try out, especially because I mean, in seeded runs you can do a lot more stuff that you might not be able to do in in unseeded runs. So one thing that I've been working on is just trying to figure out how some of the random generation works, so you can find a seed that has the exact wagon order you want without having to try out 20 different seeds by yourself. So for this seed, for example, I just found one that had a dynamite wagon at the first station, which, I mean, it's not a huge thing, but I could also find, for example, a seed that has an exact order of wagons, and always allows you to upgrade the wagons you want to and that kind of thing. But it's still a work in progress. I don't have like all the RNG worked out.
But you've already found a really good quick seed. So
so quick seeds I have pretty much like I have the seed. I can generate the exact seed 1-to-1, and then so for quick there's also a couple different interesting strategies because I still think in quick there might be a water the train. Because in quick you could also, is that enough?
Yep.
Yes. You could also do a milk strategy, but in quick especially it just takes so long to get the milk wagon, and then for the milk to be finished and then all that stuff. So with a perfect seed it might work, but then again, if you have a perfect seed for a strategy where you just have 2 crafting wagons, because that's often the bottleneck for quick, is how quickly you can actually craft the tracks.
Yeah, because quick is so short, you really just want to be able to craft the wagons, the rails as quickly as possible, and yeah. And having to wait for the milk would probably just be way too slow. Yeah, I think it shouldn't be too hard to get that bolt.
Yeah, is there water anywhere? I don't see any except way in front.
Nope.
That's not fun. And it's snowing.
So yeah, this is really our least favorite biome. So
Yep.
we'll be happy once we get through here.
Yeah, once you're through snow, everything goes a lot faster just because your mining speed has increased a lot and the biomes are actually relatively fast. And you have TNT, so everything is way, way better once you get past snow.
It also seems, well, it seems kind of weird at the beginning, but actually the less open space you have also means that you have way more resources, right? So it's like you don't have to walk as far. So as the next biomes get harder, they actually get faster because we have more resources.
Mm-hmm. And it's even possible, for example, that a good medium difficulty run could be faster than a good easy difficulty run, just because the distance from your train to the resources is quite important. Just because you want to be able to instantly pick up the resources and put them in the train immediately without having to walk back and forth a long distance. And in medium, there's going to be more resources just because there's more stuff in your way.
TNT?
But easy is a lot easier to. You can
That's
do some
really
wood or
bad.
something.
Oh no. Okay, so that's what it looks like when you die.
Yeah, it's just for demonstration purposes.
Yep, it's assuming. Very intended. But yeah, it can happen in snow because you get slowed down by the snow and then you'll get caught by the blast radius.
Yep. We need some more iron.
There's someone.
Oops, sorry. Oh, there's iron right here.
Off. Oh my god, I didn't even want to do that. It's so dumb. I got slowed down, then I picked up the wrong thing. Alright. But that was still a normal bolt, right?
Yes.
It was the second station, or is the second station.
Okay, let's not have the train explode. There we go.
So yeah, one more station, and then we'll get to the next biome.
And it'll go a lot faster from there as well. So one other thing that changes between biomes is that once you reach the snow biome, when your train overheats, it actually explodes as it catches fire.
Sorry.
Yes, it's in the bottom right, in the lake.
Sorry, yeah.
And so what's happened a couple times to me, for example, is you're carrying the bucket trying to cool down the train, and then it explodes right as you enter its radius. And then you die, and then you can't cool down the train, and then everything catches fire.
Yep.
You are very sad.
It's a Monka-S moment, I guess. Still in snow? What is this call out? Holy shit. Sorry.
Let's go the bottom, I think, because it's easier. We don't have to go around everything. And it looks like the station's going to be there anyway.
Yep. Alright, I don't see the station, so I'm not sure. But yeah, that's...
Yeah, I don't see it either, but there's a lot of stone in the top left, top right.
Oh yeah, but I can't see that, so that's...
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, especially if you're running a random seed, having an ultra wide is really... Well, you basically need to have it, like you have to force it, play windowed or something if you don't have an ultra wide screen, because... Yeah, you'll see the station much earlier. You'll know where to go and don't waste time placing rails. Also don't waste resources.
Not optimal, yeah, sorry.
This is, yeah.
Oh, the station is at the top, but bottom is going to be faster.
Yeah,
anyway.
we still have to go through the bottom, right? Yeah.
Yep. Okay, at least it's stopped snowing now. We don't actually have to bridge though. We can just go build up a bit.
through the forest. Yeah.
Can you bring TNT?
Yep. Maybe place down some tracks. Water.
Yeah, so the real challenge of Unrailed, I think, is just being able to keep track of all the things you need to do, because you need to keep track of when you need to refill water, which resources you're short on, placing tracks enough, and yeah, there's just a lot of things to keep an eye on, and it's really easy to just forget about something for 20 seconds, and then it's already too late, and
or as
you're
we've shown, getting all the bolts, or remembering which bolt you actually got already, and yeah.
And which mission you're supposed to be doing, and all this kind of stuff.
Like sometimes,
a lot of stuff to keep track of.
Sometimes we actually even forget that there is a mission, just because you have so many other things on your mind, and then you finish, like you arrive at the station and you're like, oh, wasn't there a mission that we needed to do? And yeah, it's fun. You should water the train.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, that's...
You can place it here or something.
Yeah, it's better.
Please let me through this now. We got the bolt, right? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
It's definitely one of the things you don't want to do. Well, the things you really want to avoid in a speed run, especially at a marathon, is missing one of the special bolts, because you can't go back and pick it up and it doesn't spawn again. So you literally have to start over. And you also don't want to crash the train, because that also ends the run.
But yeah, I think it has happened to us that we basically played for an hour, arrived at the end, and then realized that we didn't have all the bolts. But only like once, I think.
Do we have enough tracks?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, finally. Worst part of the run is over.
Yep.
Or the most frustrating part, at least. Oh, there's a TNT. Nice.
That's good.
Can I place it in the right place? Is the question. There you go.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so this is the hell biome, or lava biome, I guess. I don't think it's
really don't know.
be called hell. Pretty sure it's just lava. And there's a couple challenges here. So periodically the screen might turn upside down, which is always fun.
That's great.
I guess you can turn on motion sickness mode, in which case it just reverses your controls, I think.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Which
might actually be a good thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends. I would assume. I think you're really good with inverted controls, but I'm really bad at it, so
yeah.
I probably prefer the screen flipping.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Maybe get rid of the wood, maybe, so we can go like straight through. I don't know. Or no, you'll do it. Okay.
And another thing is, there's no water anymore, right? There's lava, which means, first of all, you need to bridge over the lava if you need to bridge. Can you do water?
Yeah.
If you need to bridge over the lava, you need to use iron instead of wood, which is different, and you have to get. It might explode.
Oh no! Yeah. Oh my god! Yeah, so that's what didn't actually mention.
That is really unlucky.
Yeah.
So you have to fill up the water at these vents or geysers.
So yeah, now the screen flipped a bit
instead of at the water.
But that's fine.
So now it's fine, right? The screen's just a bit tilted. I mean, it tilts you as well, but it's not too bad. But the screen can also turn 180 degrees upside down, which is a lot more fun. All right. I'm not sure where we want to go. Do you want to go up?
I actually really don't know. I don't see the station or anything.
Let's go forward and then down here.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I think that's gonna work best.
Yeah, we can't go through the top, I think. Yeah. What am I doing?
TNT?
Yep.
This is a weird seed.
imagine kind of practicing a seed and then throwing it all out the window in the beginning. It's great.
Whoops.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Whatever.
This way, nobody knows what's happening, neither viewers nor us.
We need to make this a bit wider here.
Oh, yeah. Station's at the bottom, so this is
Okay,
a good
perfect.
path. Oh, I can't go through there. Can you bring TNT in a second?
Yep.
Oops. All right.
The bolt is at the top. Maybe it'll be easy to
We can
get
get
in
it
the
from
next
next
station.
to,
Yeah. And we it's fine. We can't upgrade the TNT wagon, but I think it would take way too much time to try and get it now.
Yeah. Oh, well, we can't upgrade it to 3 anyway.
Yeah. What the hell?
That's funny. I guess just because it tilted the screen at the same time that
Yeah.
it finished the station.
It's nice particles.
So the bolt's a lot easier now.
You want to see the face cam to see the heads tilting? Well, I mean, I could turn on my face cam, but I think it would take too much time to actually set it up now. Sorry, but yeah, I always tilt my head, so just imagine it, I guess.
I'm gonna get trapped here, by the way. Just
That's
so you know,
fine.
I can't come back. I can use TNT for iron though, so I'm not gonna waste my time.
You should be able to walk out here.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is horrible.
Yeah, that looks like fun, doesn't it?
You can't
But yeah.
build over the steam vents, so we have to build around it. Can you get rid of the stone, or I'll do it actually?
Yeah, I need to cool down the train. I also need to refill TNT. Forgot to do that. Yeah, so that's another thing you need to remember to do is every time you use TNT, you have to use some iron to refill it so that the 30-second countdown starts to produce it. So sometimes if you're in a hurry and you need to get something out of the way real quick, you grab TNT and then you forget to refill it, and then suddenly you have a problem because you have no TNT left. But this is...
we need wood.
Yep, but we can just mine wood here. I'll get the axe. Can you get the bolt as well? Sure.
Where is it? Oh, there. Yeah.
Please kill the ghost.
Oh yeah, have you talked about the ghosts? I'm not sure, but if you walk into a ghost, your
Can you do water?
controls get reversed.
It's gonna explode. Yep.
Yeah. Your controls are reversed, so it's fun. There are also magma cubes in this biome, but I think they're pretty rare in on easy. So, and the magma cubes,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think we have seen some on easy, right? But yeah.
Yeah, there weren't any on the seed originally,
Yeah.
but we're playing it differently now anyway. So I don't know if that means anything anymore.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Oops, that's not where I want to go. One more track. But basically, they just go for your train and then make it explode.
Yep.
So that's fun. One more station, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's not upgrade. We need to not upgrade TNT next round or next station and just finish, or just upgrade to space.
Hello.
Oh, is that your
I
face
stopped
cam?
the game there, right there, but yeah. I think the angle sucks, but I can't fix it.
I'm gonna go get the bolt. It's up here at the top. Just so don't forget. I am
I'm
also
tilting
tilting
my
my head right now.
Are you happy now?
All right.
Iron? Where's iron? Okay.
There's some iron at the top.
I should get the one at the bottom here.
TNT ready in 20. Couldn't see the number because the train was in the way. I think we just go straight across here, right? I'll do tracks. I'll do tracks. Oh, or you do tracks. Sorry, that was close.
Water.
Yeah, it's gonna explode again.
Nope.
Just wait. Okay. It's close. I didn't trust you.
I didn't either, but... do we have to go through here? Right, yeah, we have to
through the
bridge, I
lava.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure. Oh no, I got ghosted.
Oh, wait,
What's
what?
that?
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're just down a bit,
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, okay.
We can get across
bit,
here.
yeah.
It would have been
No,
shorter
that's fine.
going through the middle, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
I wasn't sure.
Water.
But I think there's, like, enough iron here, so...
Yeah. Just gotta make sure we're bridging wide enough as well, but we can go around here. There we go. Can you refill TNT as well?
Yep. Oh my god,
There we go.
no. Well, now I can tilt my head, I'm really sorry. It's...
I think we want a TNT up there. Oof, you almost dashed into me.
sorry.
I have TNT by the way. just
Is
saying
that a bottleneck? Yeah.
Not,
Oh no, it's not. Yeah.
We need some more wood. Let's get some. I guess I'll just TNT. Might as well, since we have it.
Yeah, I think we can just finish now, quickly. Was that the big bolt? Oh my god.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. You picked it up because I
Yes.
paid zero attention to it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish.
Yep. Ooh. Yeah, sorry, Yume. I know it probably kind of messed with the layout for a second.
All right, so space biome. There's a couple things to know. First of all, the water wagon doesn't, you can see a shield around both the water wagon and the bucket. And those are basically oxygen bubbles or just air bubbles, I guess. They allow you to breathe. And everywhere else, if you're not in a bubble, you have to hold your breath. And if you hold your breath for too long, you die.
Yeah, it's the same as if you'd get blown up. We really need the iron to bridge.
Oh yeah, I see. Can you get this stuff in the way?
Can you TNT here?
Yep.
But yeah,
I'll explain in a second.
the fun thing about space is that you can also walk through here. Like you can walk float or whatever everywhere. So that's pretty fun. And it's also really useful.
But the other issue is that there's a
Oh,
lot
really
of
need
ground
iron.
missing, which you have to bridge over. Yeah, okay, I can... I guess I'll TNT up here.
Or I think we actually have to go straight here. Yeah, because there are yeah, there are rocks at the top.
Yep. Just need to make sure we're not running out of iron. TNT is ready. I'm gonna bridge some more here, just so we don't die, and then there's iron in the middle of the thing above the tracks. We can TNT that. Can you fill the back TNT as well?
Do I have iron? Nope.
And front, there's some. Or this.
Guess I'm blind. Oh, so yeah, you can block the meteors or whatever with your water shields.
Yes, that's true.
And if they would hit, they destroy the floor, and they can also destroy your rails. At least if they are in front of your in front of the train. It won't destroy tracks where the train has already been through, I think, but well, that rarely happens anyway.
Yeah, I think we can just go straight through here.
Yep. Oh my, what?
Air, I guess.
No, the meter probably hit me.
Oh, was it the meter?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Unrailed was the first name of the game. Yeah, I think we have seen that. You found that out somehow as well, I think. Right?
Possibly.
I think you mentioned that sometime, but yeah. Alright.
Okay. That was a bit of a tricky station.
Yeah.
We're almost done.
I think the first time we went to space and like casually, we didn't even make it to the first station because I don't know, it's really quite different to play because the movement is different and I don't know.
Just the things you need to pay attention to are very different. Just because you have air and you don't care about water anymore, but you have to make sure that the meteors don't destroy your tracks and that you're still getting enough resources. And,
yeah, I think that we also just struggle to like actually recognize which resources are which, like because there are two different kinds of stones and they look kind of similar, and what? You're literally stealing everything from me.
Rip. Alright. We might be able to upgrade TNT now. Yeah, should be able to.
Upgrade?
TNT?
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant the train.
No, not quite yet.
Yeah. It was the first station, so 2 more.
Let's see if we can get back here.
We really need iron. Oh, you have some. Good. Maybe put some TNT right here.
Yep, I'll bring it.
What? Oh no, I took the TNT instead of... Oh, whatever. You can't put the TNT back, so if you pick it up on accident, you'll just have to place it down somewhere. And yeah, I think the way we manage like our jobs is, I think I usually place down tracks and stuff, but oh, I'm gonna suffocate. Okay, no. But I mean, sometimes we just switch around if you see like something that is needed right now, and yeah. X. Oh no. Okay, good.
Oof, that was close. Okay. We can just use this platform. The station's in the... Watch out for the meteor.
Where is it?
Station's in the bottom right.
Okay, nice.
I'm gonna suffocate here. Not even close.
But yeah, by now I think I actually like space. It can be really stressful, but it's interesting.
It's also
Really
relaxing
strange.
just because it's so quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, the sound is great here with the sound of the TNT and stuff. Although I don't know how well you can hear it on stream because I think the game is pretty quiet.
I think we can just finish now.
Yep.
3 more.
Look at the bolt.
One thing also to note is that if the resources you get before a station, you still have after the station. So sometimes it's worth getting a couple more resources. We can't upgrade it. Getting a couple more resources before a station, just so you have some in reserve in case there's something really awful after the stations. Like this, for example. It's not that bad, but yeah, because there's just a lot of stuff in your way, and you need to place tracks, but there's no land, so you need to get iron first and all that stuff.
Shouldn't we just go through? Yeah.
I guess that would have been smarter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll get the bolt.
Well.
Right, and yeah, after this biome, there is one left, so there are 4 more stations we need to do, and then we're done. You need TNT? Yeah, you do. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not sure where to place it.
I mean, it would be really
I'll
nice.
give you a
yeah,
from here.
Put down. Oh yeah, sure, that works.
So another thing that's unique in space is that just because there's almost no platforms, you can't just place the TNT next to resources if you want to mine some. You actually have to give yourself a platform to place it on first. You can't just put it down in the air. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I think that's just what makes space a bit harder. I think it needs, I don't know, it requires more coordination, I think. With stuff like that.
I have TNT ready.
Right.
Don't suffocate, by the way. Oh no, you're fine.
Yeah.
I thought it was lower for some reason.
I don't know. You get the yeah. Station. Get rid of the iron, I think, and then. Or, yeah.
Oops. Do you have enough wood?
I don't know.
I'll get some more.
Yeah, I think we need 1 or 2 more.
Okay.
Nah, I think it would have been perfect, but it's fine.
Yeah, it was perfect. Was that the bolt or was it not? No, it wasn't.
No, I
Yes,
think it was.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't it?
Are you sure?
No, I think I got it right at the beginning, right? I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, no, it's true.
And if it isn't, then blame me, I guess.
No, it's fine. You're right. I guess we could have upgraded the storage wagon, but it doesn't matter too much anyway. It's not the...
So yeah, we're on Mars, and it's I'm pretty sure it's Mars, right?
Yes.
And it's pretty similar to space. Still with the oxygen and everything. But now here there are some, as you'll see, there are some turrets and they attack you sometimes. And that's fun.
Yep,
Like that.
like that. And you're safe beneath the energy shields,
Yep.
theoretically.
Sometimes they still bug through. We did a test run today and we were both standing like in the water and we both died and no idea how, but yeah. It was fun. Do you see the station? Probably not, right?
No, but we need to go along the top.
Yeah. But I think apart from that, it's pretty much the same as space. There are... Oh my god.
Yeah, you don't need a bridge as much, but...
Yeah, you need
Other
to
than
bridge less. But there are these greens, I don't know what you call that, structures, and they're just really annoying to get through. It takes a long time to destroy one block of them. But yeah, that's basically it. The rest is the same as in space, I think.
Pretty much.
Oh no.
Can you mine through the iron there just so I'm not cut off at the end?
Yep. And yeah, it's just sometimes really hard to guess where they are actually shooting at because of, well, it's not very, like, really 3D, so sometimes you just run into the projectiles because you think they are going somewhere else. Oh, well, yeah, like that.
Of course. Oops. Let me pick up the bucket. Okay.
Oh yeah, one thing we haven't talked about, I think now we could technically also just skip the stations. It would save a few seconds. And we have enough bolts anyway to afford the final...
Yeah, so
block.
you skip a station just by building to the end of the... Not building the track to the station itself, but just past it and to the end of the level. We can do it this time actually, because it doesn't like it's almost free anyway, just because you can build straight instead of upwards.
Oh, I can't get any more tracks at the moment.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I can get some and go around, I guess. Can I go around anywhere right now? No, I can't.
Do I have the axe? Yeah.
Yes. So this is the advantage of having a jetpack. If I don't suffocate on the way. Oof. Thanks. Oh, I built to the station. Well, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I think it's actually good now because we're really low on resources, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's probably fine. We have TNT ready and stuff, so...
Okay, we didn't mess up also. You can see at the bottom we can't buy the new engine right now because we're missing a bolt.
Yeah, but it's a bolt from this biome.
Yeah, it's from this biome, so we're good.
Can I place this into you? Watch out.
Yep. I mean, we messed up, but in a different way, I guess. Because we didn't upgrade quickly enough, but yeah, it's fine.
Nice dodge.
TNT somewhere?
I don't know where do you want it? I guess we need...
Yeah, we need iron, I think. Well, we need both. Okay.
I'll place it down here, I guess. I think there's more iron around than wood, so probably better to get wood.
Oh my... No, 20...
That's unlucky. Oh no. That is unfortunate.
Oh my god. Yeah, the explosion kind of lingers and you can walk back into it. It's weird, but yeah.
Yeah, and because Cohri was carrying TNT, right? You were
I was carrying TNT and then I got hit, so I just dropped it where I was.
Yep, and then it blew me up as well.
So yeah. That happened, I guess.
It's a good thing we built far enough ahead. Because, yeah, I mean, for example, if you're going for a high score in endless, then something like that will just kill you because the train is about 10 times faster, and you can't build 10 tracks ahead like we just did.
That would probably be the end of the run.
I'm gonna get some more iron, I think, with the TNT. I think we still need some. Yeah, we're about to have a bottleneck. Do you have a pickaxe? You can go around the
behind.
top.
No, I can't.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, so one thing that you have a lot in Mars is this kind of bottleneck where you have to go around and stuff, but it's not too bad because you have a jetpack. 3 more tracks. I can reach it. All right.
Yeah? Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm gonna die. Help. Okay, close one. One more station.
Oh. There. What second most played Swiss made game? Behind Farming Simulator? Wait, Farming Simulator is a Swiss game. I didn't know
I did not know that.
Well, yeah, if Farming Simulator is a Swiss game, I would expect it to be the biggest Swiss game, probably, because it is quite big, I guess, yeah. Right, you see the station? Probably not, right?
Not yet, no. This is actually looking... Well, it's not too bad. There's just if we go through the resources with the tracks, so we'll be fine. I'll just place TNT here. You're fine. Oh, well, I don't know where to build.
Yep, me neither. So yeah, that's kind of the problem right now. We just don't know where to go because we don't see the station, so... Yeah, it's kind of slowing us down.
We don't have a pickaxe right now.
Oh,
because it's 1 wide. You didn't build wrong, it's just 1 wide.
Go on.
We can't go around, can we? No. That's unfortunate.
Okay. I'm giving up. Yeah, there's like
station's at the top.
Right now.
At the top.
Yep.
I'll go ahead
I
and
can
mine
get some
through
TNT.
the wall here.
It's at the top, you said? Okay, I'll
yeah.
Careful.
Oh, I'm getting killed. There we go. I mean, the also another handy thing about TNT is that you don't actually need the tools to mine stuff. You can just use TNT instead.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you have to walk a lot just because you have to fetch the tools and stuff. Yeah, it's just really useful. Okay.
Can you fill TNT by the way?
Yep. Wait, what? I just said yes, but I didn't really listen.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and pick up the bolt. Oh god, I almost died there. Just so we definitely don't forget it. Alright, we can basically just build it.
Oh yeah, you're already mined through the green thing. Yep, that's good.
Okay. You took away my shield. It's still on fire.
That's true. Let me quickly build through here. I don't know why I actually picked that up, but it's fine. Yeah. Whoops, I think we have almost enough resources now to finish.
Probably. Not if I place a track like that, though. Watch out. It's gonna be annoying.
What the? Okay. To be fair, the like those, what do you call them?
9
the
more
turrets
tracks.
or whatever
I think we have enough.
are pretty nice in this seed here right now. We've seen way worse. Like sometimes you have
Yeah,
like 8 or something at the same time.
1 more track.
Yeah, I was waiting to not die.
I figured time is
Not yet. When
Oh.
we buy the last wagon.
When you buy the wagon and
Or
then
the-
we, when the bar is filled up again and we get to the next wagon. So time is in 3, 2, 1, stop. And that's it. Yeah, thank you for watching, I guess.
It was a bit of a train wreck, but
yeah.
we didn't wreck the train, so...
I mean, yeah, we managed to finish the run, so I guess that's something. And yeah, good luck to all the next runners, and hope you'll keep watching HSM Online 1. Yeah.